Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Laura Terrell, and I'm pretty much going to be piggybacking my previous video that I posted. If you haven't watched it already, you should go check it out. It is clearly my rhinocephaloplasty journey. I kind of just wanted to talk about my journey a little bit more in detail because I just basically turn on the camera as soon as I got out of surgery. So I didn't really explain why, how, if I like it so far. So kind of to take it back, my surgery was on January 18th, 2022 of this year. By the time this video goes up, it is going to be already 2 months post-op. So I'm still fresh. It's only been 2 months already. It feels like it's flown by, but I still have a lot of recovery to do. As you know, it takes up to a year to see the final result. But at this time, I love my results so far, especially my side profile. I didn't get to show on my other video the before and after. Well, technically my before, because this is pretty much the videos that you're going to see here on out are going to be my after, because obviously it's going to take time for the swelling to go down. But I'm just going to insert a closer picture for y'all to see my before. So as y'all can see in the picture, there's like a hump on my nose. And that was my biggest insecurity since middle school. So it's not something where I just decided, hey, let me just go get a nose job. It's something that has been sitting with me for a very long time. I've thought about this for several years already. I obviously did my research. I even went to the Dr. Funk for my consultation back in, what are we, 2022? I think I went to him in 2020. I think I saw him in 2020. I did my consultation with him, and then I chickened out and I did not do my surgery with him that year because I was honestly very terrified to go under the knife. And that year basically just did my thinking if this is something that I really wanted to do. And especially now, since I don't have kids, it was the perfect time to do it. I feel like if I would have waited after kids, it would just be a little bit more difficult because of finding someone to help me with my child, not just my husband, but overall it takes a lot because you need someone to take care of you. And if I have a child, my child needs to be taken care of, and so am I. So it's just too much, obviously. So I decided to, it's either now or never. So I definitely do not regret it. I absolutely am happy that I did this 110%. And if I were to go and do it all over again, I absolutely would. It's just crazy because for me, I'm very like a chicken person that's scared of the smallest things. Like my anxiety is just always off the roof. So for me to do something like this, it's like kind of like a pat in the back for myself that I actually ended up doing this. I never thought in a million years I would do something like this, let alone go under the knife. So there's a first of everything, of course, but this kind of helped me in my confidence level with how I feel with myself. It's not something that I did for other people. My decision was solely based of my feelings, and because I know that I'm very hard on myself when it comes to life decisions or things like that. And for me to do something like this, something that I've always wanted to do, and I actually had the courage to do it, it makes this journey 10 times better. My confidence level was absolutely, I would say if there was a negative number, that's where I was at. And no matter how many people would tell me that I was pretty, yeah, whatever, I would just just say thank you, but I genuinely within myself never felt that way because of that big insecurity of mine. And I never thought that it would lead to something like that, for me to do this. But I always looked at it at like this. For me, I obviously am a person that likes to work out. I like to try to stay in shape and obviously go to the gym. For me, it's like, from your body, you can lose the weight, you can work out and reach your goals. If you want to lose weight, if you want to gain muscle, there's something that you can do to get that, if that makes sense. Now, when it comes to like having straight teeth, when it comes to getting a whole set of veneers or something, anything that has to do with the face, there's obviously nothing that I can do my way to make my nose smaller, so for me, it was something that it's not in my control of doing something about it within myself to get the nose that I want. So obviously the only way to do that is to go under the knife or whatever. So I obviously thought about this decision very, very thorough, and it is obviously the best decision for me. I'm not the type of person that's like, go ahead and get plastic surgery, do whatever it is, I mean, if that's you, then that's you, but I'm not here to put plastic surgery as like, this is the thing, this is the way to do it. But for me, because obviously I wanted to remove the hump of my nose, and also for my breathing problems, that's what I had to do. I had a deviated septum, and the doctor said it wasn't as bad, it was minor. But for me, like, Ramon would just get tired of the way I would breathe. It's like as if my nose was always clogged up. As if like I would just breathe and it would like sound like if there was something there, and he would just be like, go blow out your nose or something. Like, why do you keep doing that? And it's literally because of my deviated septum. It's because like I would try to breathe and it sounded like something was stuck. So even at nighttime, it was just the worst experience. I can't even imagine someone having the deviated septum as like a bad level. Mine was just minor, and it was just I think it was my left side. I think it was my left side. But basically, in my consultation, he explained everything to me from the beginning to the end. The financial coordinator definitely helped me out a lot. He basically put my picture up on the screen and took pictures of my actual nose that day, and basically did a Photoshop and on what I wanted, and obviously I wanted the hump, and he showed me what it was, just removing the hump. However, my nostrils were still stretched out, if that makes sense, and I wanted them to come closer. I wanted more of a nose that fit my profile. My nose obviously was more like dominant, where the hump stuck out, and it kind of like my nose was kind of like stretched out, if that makes sense. And I obviously didn't want that. I wanted the hump to be removed and simply make my nostrils smaller and just give me a nose that fits my face. And I think he did an amazing job so far. Like, I absolutely love it, even though I know the tip is still lifted, as you can see, and the tip is the one that's going to take longer for it to go down. So it's just a process that I still have to go through, obviously. But so far, the side profile is the main thing that I was worried about, because I never like taking pictures or doing videos or anything like that with my side. I always had to kind of like hide it or use a filter where it would hide the hump. I don't think a lot of people know that that's something of my insecurity of mine. I obviously been bullied for it. I mean, I just feel like I was bullied for everything, honestly. I mean, I was bullied for my own dimples, that I thought I was all that because I would smile. I showed them off too much, which I'm talking and they just show, as you can see. But that's something that a lot of people did bully me about, and something within myself that I obviously was insecure. Again, it's something that I wanted to do for myself, and this is something that built my confidence up tremendously. And I feel like the number one thing that a person should have with themselves is self-love. And whether if it's doing what I did, whether it's going to the gym, whether to lose weight or gain weight, whatever it is that would make you happy and the inside versus doing something for others, is like the number one thing that is so important, is self-love. And I don't think I ever had that within myself until I obviously did my nose job, and that has just made everything so much better, like within myself. Although I know I go through other things in life or whatever, but within my self-love, the confidence that I have now has just gone like skyrocketed, literally. And it's such a good feeling to know that this is just what I needed to do for myself, that whatever it is that's gonna make you happy, I just feel like that's what you need to do. Whether if it's maybe getting your body done after giving birth to 4 beautiful children, then by all means go do it, you know. Whether, like I said, it could be literally anything, whether it's leaving a toxic relationship, whatever it is within yourself that is going to make you happier in the inside and love yourself how you're supposed to love yourself, then do it, you know. It's literally the best decision I've ever made. Like I said, I would do it 110 times, a million times over again. I do want to kind of touch a little bit of my journey within the previous video. I didn't have that much pain, honestly. The pain was very minimal. Just the first day, kind of like after the anesthesia wore off, it was kind of like a little bit of pain, but I was taking pain medication, and then I didn't need to take it anymore. Literally, that I think I even still have the pill bottle I have to get rid of, but excuse me. It was just more of the congestion side, where breathing through your mouth, and then eating was kind of difficult for me because I couldn't really open my mouth. I was breathing through my mouth, so trying to eat and breathe at the same time was kind of difficult for me. My sleeping was obviously interrupted, which for me, I became a baby for it, because it's like I'm trying to sleep and I can't. Obviously, it's going to be discomforting for anyone, but for me personally, when it's my sleeping, like I said, my eating and my breathing is interrupted, and obviously for me it makes it a difficult time. It wasn't something where like I'm in excruciating pain, I'm regretting this, I hate that I did this, I'm never doing this again. It was nothing like that. It was just like, hey, you did it. That's all I wanted to do, is like, hey, you did it already. So it's like, just thug it out or just stick it out and you're gonna be fine. Like, just think about the end result is what I kept telling myself. Think about the end result. You did it. That's it. You went under. You were scared to even go under, and you did it. You're just here trying to heal. That's all you're trying to do. So that's basically kind of like a rundown on how everything felt. I did take off a full week of work, and then the week after I worked from home, kind of to give you guys like a time frame of how it all worked out for me. I think I was back on like talking on the phone, like I would say the second week, like meaning work wise, where I have to keep grabbing the calls and stuff. It was the second week, the second day. And I honestly, in the beginning, obviously with the cast and in my previous videos, you can see that it was kind of like long-winded for me to talk, because I was trying to breathe through my mouth while talking. So that made it very difficult, obviously. But then after that, when I was able to breathe through my nose and I was clear for it, talking on the phone for work or anyone wasn't a big deal. So, and obviously on my previous videos, you can see that I didn't even think I had bruising. I had like yellow, but that was by far I didn't even think that was gonna happen. I really thought I was going to like get all purple, my eyes were gonna get shut, because I'm a person that if I bump something on somewhere, I literally bruise up quickly. Like there's this pain, and then I'm gonna get bruised up. I already feel it. And I honestly thought that that's what was gonna happen to me, because I'm like, you're getting you're going under the knife. Like, how are you not going to get bruised up? And all the videos I was seeing on YouTube were just scary. It was just like the results literally right after was insane. Like already bruised up, and people's eyes like were red. And as soon as I got in the car, like I'll post another picture for y'all to see, literally as soon as I got in the car, I took a picture and I was like, wow, I already love my nose. Like this is like not, the swelling hasn't even started, and it was so cute, and I wasn't even bruised up. I mean, yes, I was swollen and I still am obviously, but for no bruising, like I was very, very happy. And that I was really scared I was going to bruise up like everyone else, but I guess everyone's different, you know. Like I'm not sure if me drinking pineapple juice is the main factor, or because the prescriptions that they gave me to be taking before and during my surgery probably could be the reason for helping my bruising. Or maybe it's just the type of skin that I have. I don't know. Everyone's different, like I said. But if anyone is in the Houston area and is needing to find a doctor that you're thinking of getting a rhinoplasty, or if you're having breathing problems, you want to get that checked out, and maybe you need a septoplasty, or you've already had a nose job and you think that you need a revision or anything regarding your nose, ears, and throat, I think, because he's also a double board certified ENT, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me. And I honestly, just the moment that I walked into his office, his staff was amazing. And as soon as you walk in, like I feel like the first impression is everything, and the way that his staff was just like, I already know I'm gonna pick this doctor. And the way his consultation was just very, very welcoming. Made me feel safe and secure that I was doing the right decision and picking the right doctor for this. And the hospital that I went to also like was just the best. The staff, he uses the same staff for his surgery, so it's not like a random nurse, hey, we're just gonna attend you, know, like, no, these are his personal staff at the hospital that already know what to do. So like the anesthesiologist, I met her personally. She was a sweet lady, asking me questions, how I'm feeling. They were just, everyone there was just by far the best, and it made my experience better than what I was hoping for. So honestly, like I'm just very happy for the whole experience, the journey. I'm just like out of words of my experience that I had so far. So Dr. Funk is located in Houston. He is literally just the best. So if y'all are needing to probably check him out, then I will leave his information again in the description box. But yeah, check him out if you guys, you know, a consultation just to see if that's something that you guys are interested in. But other than that, I just kind of wanted to explain a little bit more thorough about me getting my nose job, and I just absolutely love it, and I still have a lot of healing to do. So by next January I will see the end result. I do have a checkup with him in May. I did go to check up with him, I want to say a month post-op, and then no, I'm sorry, yes, month, I can't remember, no, 3 weeks, yes. So after removing my tape, I saw him in 3 weeks, and then he wanted me to come back in 3 months. So that's in May, I think, and then I'm gonna go and take pictures of my before and after. So if he's able to give me a copy of those pictures, then during this whole time that I post any videos, I will let y'all know the actual before and after 3 months post-op. Is it? No, it's gonna be, I think that would be February, March, April, May, four months. Yeah, it would be 4 months post-op from the time I got my surgery done. And then I'll just check up in here whenever I post a video, and y'all are basically gonna be seeing my journey after and how it ends up going from here till next January. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't watched my previous video of my journey of my rhino and septoplasty, you guys should go check it out. If you have any questions, just leave a question down below. So please just like and share this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.